Hi, today's video is about how can meditation be a pathway, a doorway into being on par with doing alchemy. And I wanted to share about this because for those of you who think that the idea of being an alchemist, the idea of actually sensing your own energy and moving your own energy on the inside seem like it's just a foreign concept. And I'm here to tell you, there was a while, for a long while, that I thought it was a foreign concept for me. Because even though I come from a long line of healers in Southwest Louisiana, my sister is an energy practitioner as well. I've been exposed to this work. I've accessed this work in a variety of ways, but I never felt like I was somebody who could sense energy, let alone move energy. But it took doing a variety of readings that really heightened my awareness of what I'm supposed to be paying attention to in terms of even opening the door to this type of ability. It also took me accessing healers who were the type of healers that wanted to teach other people how to do this work, because it felt like everybody had the capacity for it, which I do believe now, because I've transformed my life from working with these different people. And in the process of learning, I now, at my stage of development, can sense and move energy. And at the same time I'm doing that, I feel like something is occurring that is almost beyond me. And the only way that I can quantify that in my head, have it make sense, is that trust and belief in the concept that Source is co-creating with me as I practice the art of engaging with my own energy and moving my own energy and bringing energy in to transform an area of my body, whether it be an organ, stress at my jaw, behind my eyes, a headache, or aches and joints, or simply an area that you have built up or I have built up with tension because of stress from work or life in general or society in general. And all of this occurred in the context of a meditative framework. And so if you're thinking that this is not possible for you or it seems a little too woo-woo, let me tell you that I, now someone who thought other people had this talent, now feel like I can do that. Now, have I gotten to the stage of sensing or moving? I can sense energy in other people. Can I move energy in other people? I don't think so. But what I can do is bring my energy to the moment, to the engagement with another human being. And that act opens possibilities for people to trust me more and feel welcomed, and a host of other things you can do with this type of being present with others with your energy, especially if you have honorable intentions. So if you have thought that this is something that you could never do, think again, because if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm surprised every day at my capacity to feel something happening inside of me when I take the time to do this type of practice. And I access a group myself that's guided by a very, very talented individual who's very much aware of alchemy, trauma work, excuse me, and the idea that we have the capacity to transform our lives once we go inward in a way that is beyond just simply sitting quietly. And for those of you who are familiar with alchemy, those of you who are familiar with the concept of working with your own energy, whether it's been through yoga, through Tai Chi or Qigong, or some sort of practice like that, whether it be even breath work, conscious breath work, you know about this stuff. And I've learned as a component of all of this is that someone with ADHD who may fit in these categories and have this awareness, who may have had a difficulty quieting the mind to have some sort of peace within meditation, this process where you incorporate energy practices in a meditative process has been much, much more transformative for me. And it has been less frustrating in process because my mind jumps from one thing to the next. But for some reason, my mind finds energetic practices, what happens in each part of my body as I sense, as I get into a somatic awareness. My ADHD brain finds that really interesting. And that may be the case for you. So that's something to consider. But also the people who, again, who are aware of alchemy, aware of energy flows, energy meridians in the body, you may have already realized that when you do this kind of work with others, with one other person, within a group dynamic, you create a resonance. You create an amplified field. And that has happened for me. And if you're looking for situations to simply go within, be guided so that you can let your intellectual brain rest and go on that journey, I host groups to do exactly that. It's a basic process where we add this just wondrous experience where I just simply prompt you to pay attention in a certain way, to sense in a certain way, and to invite your imagination to visualize if that works better, because we definitely have learned that for some people visualization is easier than sensing, and some people can do both. But either way, if you're looking for an opportunity to work within a group dynamic to raise your vibration, to do energetic frequency work, to get to a point where you feel like you can make some major shifts in an chemical way, this is something that I offer. And so if you're interested, just look for my information below. And I hope you're well. And look for more information from me at this channel. Please hit the like button and consider subscribing. And we could work together. Thank you.